Everybody, we're gonna dance tonight. Just kidding. Thanks for being here. It has been uh what the heck? There's all these new buttons up here. It has been a journey today, quantum energy. I appreciate you all just being super patient. I need to turn on TikTok in just 2 seconds. I'm going to do some ancestral channeling and also just seeing what wants to come from the universe. Actually, I'm going to take these off. Um, I was getting a lot of messages of letting go right now, making decisions. I also heard like a Marry Me song come in. It just feels like the collective is going through a lot of big shifts and changes, and it feels very directional. Like this could change the course of your life, this could change the course of your career, this will change your financial stability, but there's also this need to surrender to the process that your ancestors and guides are moving forward for you. I'm gonna actually start with the oracle, but let me know where you're tuning in from. We're officially live on TikTok and on YouTube. Hi everybody! Look at Let Go at the bottom. Ooh. Also saw the knowledge card popping through. How are you all doing? Just heard the bloop from Discord. I'm excited to do this reading today. I am going to do Tarot 10 because I do have time for that. So if you want a personal reading, a 2-card reading, we'll do it after the collective. And then you can just tell me your question. I'm hoping the volume is okay on this. I feel like it is, but the little thingies are not blinking very much. So let's see what the universe wants to tell you today. Yeah, it just feels like there's a lot of changes going on for a lot of people, and it's like not even that it's like just a massive amount of people. It's like a massive amount of people plus the amount of changes that you are going through is a massive amount of changes. And they're all happening at the same time. So let's see what the universe has to tell you. Eternal charisma. I love this card. When I see this energy, it reminds me of like guidance from the universe for you to take this time in your life to be really gentle. And also, if you see me looking back and forth, I'm streaming in more than one place, to be really gentle with yourself right now. I mean, we have the butterfly here along with the flower, but this is also remembering to shine your light. And also with all of these changes, hi, TikTok. With all of these changes going on, the career, the money, the love life, maybe I'm hearing your body might be changing, maybe you're working on your health and fitness. Um, it's all for you. I'm hearing it's all for you. It's like your karmic justice is finally coming into your life, but in order to do that, it's clearing away just a few of the things that you've been holding on to that you didn't know was there. But you're feeling it a lot in your physical realm because your ancestors and spirit want this really beautiful flower energy with this butterfly. And I'm also getting like, what is it called? Like maybe you might be into sacred geometry. If you are, maybe deepen that practice right now, but it's almost like you're being released from all of these tethers that you've had energetically to your body or that were lingering around you. Because they want you to shine. Like you deserve to shine and you deserve to manifest the life that you are truly desiring, whatever that looks like for you. And I'm hearing without any judgment. So maybe you've even had some people, and they don't have to be like super toxic people, just a little bit of judgment here and there. And the universe and spirit are trying to highlight it for you. So that you know to kind of stay away from them, or you know to navigate away from them. We have the happiness card here. Yeah. So again, this is a reminder to do things that make you happy right now. Like even with all of these changes going on, especially for my quantum jumpers, the quantum leapers, it's getting a little chaotic. That spaceship like rockiness feeling is happening right now. I'm also hearing what is that flower? Oh, I'm forgetting the flower, but it's also a tea and it helps with your happiness. But either way, pick flowers and plants that are going to be um like yellow, uplifting. I'm also getting Oshun energy. I'm getting sun energy. There's just been a lot of Oshun. Like I've had a bunch of calls lately with a lot of children of Oshun. Just did a tattoo for someone with flowers in it. Like there's a lot of flower energy. It's like you're coming into your blossoming stage of your life, your golden era. You're like, it's time for me to be the best version of myself. Hi, fairy. Hi. Already a connection from the start. So many symbols and signs, heightened senses lately, overwhelming yet beautiful. Yeah, it's almost like it's almost like you're in the. I keep giving the quantum jumping analogy. Thanks for liking the live, everybody. um as like you get out of your spaceship and you're like on this new planet and you're kind of like what's happening like overstimulated and you're just trying to figure out how to navigate this new life. That's the energy. Hi, King Grizzly, how's it going? It just feels like, shall we say, newborns. Newborns happening right now. And as a reminder, I am going to be doing the live polls after the collective reading. But let's see what else. I feel one more card at the end here. Yeah, balanced emotions. So remember that everything that is happening for you right now is for your path ahead and for you to clear out any ties that you might have to old trauma. So if you're feeling easily triggered right now, hi, thank you. The universe wants you to release that energy. That's why it's being presented to you. So if you feel like dysregulated, if you feel a little bit unhappy or frustrated, like if you feel like all of a sudden you're good and then the next minute you're like, why am I doing this? The universe is like, hey, notice that it's like making you a little uncomfortable. Like, how can you sit a little bit more deeply into your happiness, your joy, your peace, so that you can actually receive this life that is here for you right now? Like, it's not that super far in the future. And for some of you, you've already manifested it, but for some reason, you're kind of like sitting in it and not quite sure if it's safe to exist in that space, which it is safe to exist in that space. And it is safe to, hi, how are you? It is safe to exist in that space. And to begin this new journey. Like I'm hearing like it's okay to begin the life of ease, even if you don't know what it looks like, even if you feel that sometimes every once in a while you wake up and you're like, a little sensitive, like what's happening. Healing energy we have coming out to clarify eternal charisma. So again, going out in nature, making sure that you're with trees. Do you all trees? Do we all, when was the last time you were all in nature? You know how I love asking questions. I've also been getting a lot of Mother Gaia energy for the collective, of remembering to stay tethered to Mother Gaia. I mentioned this in one of the other lives. This kind of feels like a continuation of that. Like it's always a continuation. It's the whole reason why I start a lot of my shamanic journeys with like helping and connecting people to Mother Gaia before we go anywhere, because Mother Gaia is our connection as well. It's also our ancestors. It's how we stay grounded. It's how we alchemize. It's how we cleanse our energy. So make sure you're spending time in nature as much as you can right now, because the collective is leaping so fast. Like it's a freakish awakening. Like you have no like so many times I get people coming into my calls like, I just dropped this. I just like I can hear stuff now. They're like, what do I do with my clairs? Like things are happening, things are manifesting, but it feels really chaotic. Everybody's basically awakening at the same time to another extent. And so there's also a call to action for those of you who are already awakened and are already leaders and healers. Like be available to these other people and shine your light. Like that's also why you're here as light workers, if that resonates with you. I'm scared to breathe too hard, scared or the E, uh, scared of the E's. Ah, mothers and trees. I see. Yeah, definitely take some deep breaths when you are ready. Do a lot of your meditations outside if you can. Even if you're not in a meditation mood, just at least sit outside and connect with the earth. Hi, Nia. Connect with the earth, like really, really connect with the earth so you can feel a frequency that is grounded, that is foundational, that exists within you. I've been doing a lot of quantum jumping for a long time, and trust me, it feels very like It feels wild right now. I can't even imagine being at the beginning of my spiritual journey with all the energy right now because like I did a long time ago and it was like I felt like I was going bananas. So do take care of yourself. You're welcome to also come join the Divine Academy when you are ready. I teach spiritual classes in there. Learn the truth. Also, I've been getting a lot of bird messages for people, and I kept hearing, what is it called? Arithmomancy, which is like reading birds. So, if any of you have that talent, like myself, use it right now because you're getting a lot of communication through birds, or they may want you to pay attention to birds. And for myself, like spirit talks to me a lot through birds, and so just do my ancestors. And it doesn't matter where I'm at. And I was sitting in the airport, and a bird was sitting right at my foot inside the airport. So it's like pay attention to these subtle signs that are going to be a lot more in your face because your ancestors and spirit are trying to guide you right now. And again, butterflies, flowers, even sea life, nature, the wind. I'm also getting a lot of fire, maybe even like stars. If people have been looking at the stars, pay attention to that. Been clearing out energies from people I thought was for me. I prayed for them to heal and let go. I touched some trees and cleaned up some garbage laying around my complex. Amazing. Yeah, give back to the community. Give back. Peace, sis, and blessings. Hi. Let's see what else for balanced emotions. Equilibrium. Yeah, two watery cards going together. This is you focusing on balancing your emotions. So when you're sitting in meditation, like focus on your emotions, drink lots of water, be near bodies of water, take cleansing baths, drink things that are going to open up your heart space, use heart crystals right now, use things that are not just going to clear away the energy because this is in you. This is in you. So even if you do a lot of cleansing baths, that's not necessarily going to clear away emotional imbalances. So make sure you're tending to your emotions. So do take care of yourself. Do take care of yourself. Yes, the birds are definitely my signs. Yeah, it's quite strong. Um, Yeah, defense, protect your energy. But again, this is that Scorpio water energy. So make actually prioritizing. Oh no, my email being is on. Make sure that you are actually prioritizing time for yourself. Like if you also notice that I see this happen with my clients a lot, and it happens to me. Like on a day when you're supposed to be cleansing or you're supposed to be healing, or the universe or your ancestors need to talk to you, your calendar will start to clear out. That's intentional, right? So if things start to get a little weird, you're like, why is this person at? Like, just go sit next to a tree, sit next to a tree, go on a walk, tap in with your ancestors, tap in with your emotions. They're trying to get you to go inward. That doesn't mean you go into hermit mode. It means maybe today you protect your energy. You're having the same. So bird communication. Yeah, Luna, going within, tapping into your inner knowing, your intuition right now to help you see the way. Like I'm getting a lot of like you may not know the logistical moves because there's a lot of moving pieces right now, but thanks for liking the live everybody. They want you to use your inner eyes to be able to see the path ahead of you. And again, we have feathers on here giving the echo of birds. I'm also looking at this thing. It looks like a little robot. I don't know why. And arrows might be significant moon phases, paying attention to the moon phases right now, as above, so below. I'm also hearing this flower is also giving me Hawaii vibes. Hawaii vibes. So if you've been listening to Hawaiian prayers or affirmations or things like that, maybe it's been soothing you right now. But also, Hawaii has very strong like water and earth energy. So if you have a connection to there, maybe tap in with those ancestors for healing and peace and grounding. Yeah, let's get two more cards here. Cut, tie. on the emotions and allowing them to clear out of your life, you need to cut ties. So I know with you, King Grizzly, you're mentioning letting go. Yeah, let go. I had something weird happen today. Also, I don't know if anybody noticed, but I am going to share this. But as I was traveling, which announcement, I live in Europe now, but I was traveling, and each country I landed in, something happened to my Instagram. And then when I got to where I live now, my Instagram was fully banned, and it recently came back. So I highly invite you that if you follow me on Instagram, make sure you follow me on other pages. I am an activist, but also a part of the quantum jumping is like sometimes pages and things disappear. It's happened to me many, many times. So just make sure that you're on other Instagram pages, like my music or my modeling one, so I can stay in touch with you. But if you're feeling a lot or experiencing a lot of tech issues, just let it happen. Let it happen, navigate through it. I even had today, um, someone I knew ended up, they're like, "Oh, I can't see your stories anymore." And I was like, "I don't know." Like, I didn't do it. And they ended up being in my blocked stories. And so I was like, "How'd you get in there, friend?" So pay attention to that information, right? Like, we have good fortune at the bottom peeking through. So you are likely calling in a new money frequency into your life. Nia, yeah, the internet's been bad today. Um, you're calling in a new money frequency. So this is requiring you to stay balanced, right? Because if you think about it, the energy that you are feeling right now, and maybe it feels a little bit turbulent, creativity. This is the same as the last reading too. Your creativity need to get to work. If you're feeling a bit unbalanced when changes start to come, or when your life starts to evolve, imagine when larger amounts of money are going to be there as well. And so spirit is trying to guide you in that direction, and also take away any distractions or energy that is doubting you or maybe sending you negative energy. Pay attention to that. It might be time for things to be let go of, but it's again up to you. So pay attention to that. We have some bells ringing. We have church bells ringing right now. It's 7:40. I don't know why they're ringing right now. 7:39 actually. Um Same, yes. Crows and hawks and bees. I love bees. I love bees so much. Hawaiian ancestral beats. Ah, see, yeah. I definitely feel that Hawaii energy a lot. Y'all are funny. We're twinsies. That's so dopesy. Thanks. It's the good frequency. I love your channel and IG. I followed it and didn't realize until I had a dream of my, is that dad who was your wait, doppelganger? Did? Wait, what? Spirit works in amazing ways. 7 and 11, 7:39, 12. Sorry. Okay. I'm like, wait, I'm so confused. I'm trying to read everybody's messages. Oh, sister. I'm your sister doppelganger. Cool. Send me their Instagram. If I get it. I realized that I wasn't getting anybody like Instagram messages unless I was on an app, but my page has been shadow banned multiple times because I'm an activist. So I don't know. You might just follow me on my music page and that's it. Just time to move forward. Yeah, it might be time to banish it. I don't know. I'm gonna pull one more card for this row and then we'll get into tarot. I'm doing the creative work as we speak. The distractions are definitely trying but failing. Yeah, it's totally true. Oh my gosh. Did anybody finish the Mango Man and Other Manifestations? There was something I was going to say that I didn't actually mention in the book, but one of the signs that I always get if I'm going to meet a man who is a distraction, but it's like a fun distraction, I always hear literally Distractions by Kaylani. I think that's what it's called. I always hear that song, and I'll hear it, or my Spotify will change to it, or something like that. And then, so if you're getting signs, attention from your ancestors, because I'm sure they're trying to help you remove distractions. So annoying. Yeah, it does happen. Oh, see, I knew it. I said in the beginning of this live that I was getting like some love energy and marriage. Like, you know that song, like, Marry Me? Yeah, Spirit always knows. That song, Marry Me with it has birds on the cover. I never remember covers, but I think it's like a bird on the cover and it's Marry Me. If I say the name a million more times, will you remember what it's called? If I say it over and over again, will you hear what I am hearing? Do you know what song I'm talking about? Does everybody know what song I'm talking about? Um, Marry Me by Train. There's a crow on the front of it with a crown. I just accidentally closed my life. I mean, like it did the thing. And it kind of looks like the Golden Gate or some sort of gate in the back, which like that could also be symbolic of you making the journey to love for those who are manifesting. How many of you are manifesting love or partnership or community, like any sort of connections? Yeah, spirit always knows. How many of you are manifesting those things? How many? Elixir of life. Yeah. Spend time enjoying yourself. Okay, we have a I, we have a nope, we have a marry me. Yep, that's the name of the song. I'm gonna pull one more card, then we'll get into tarot because that one just kind of flew out. Staying single, happier, good for you. So maybe half of you. Blessed day. So I'm going to move into tarot right now, but this card is a reminder to express gratitude for all of the blessings that you have in your life, but also pay attention to blessings throughout the day. Like you might be missing them while you are doing your clearing. You might be missing the beautiful sunshine or the beautiful stranger that smiles at you. Or even I'm hearing for those manifesting love, you might be missing someone. Like, you know how sometimes you might be so caught up in your meditation or listening to music while you're walking around or doing all those things that you might miss someone wanting to engage with you. So I'm also getting like while you're out and about, like take your headphones out. Take your headphones out, pay attention, put your phone away, like that sort of energy, be available to love if that's something you want. Yeah, we have divine guidance at the bottom. And even just with meeting new people, you might meet new people who are going to lead you somewhere on your path, or they might just like make your day. Like, you know, something funny. Does everybody know about my super Crocs? Like I always wear my Crocs everywhere, the big ones, and has all these like jewels and things over it. But I'm like notorious for falling in those because my foot's narrow, so it like just happens. And I did that today, and I like tripped right in front of men, and they were like, "Oppa!" And then we had this whole conversation. It was great. So it's like pay attention to those little moments in your life, because you never know. You never know. Like it could literally be a friend. It could be like a stranger. It could be a potential soulmate for you. Like just like, because some people think that when you're manifesting love and community, like it can't be your soul tribe, but your soul tribe, you share love with your soul tribe, and they can also be soulmates and stuff like that. So, but they can't meet you or invite you somewhere or like invite you into an art gallery or something if you're not paying attention. I am manifesting, but it's more of a change in current situation with partner because I care for a large village. Ah, okay. Yeah. Opa. I was, yeah, it was a whole moment. What would you like them to know? It was a whole freaking moment, and I loved every second of it. I have no shame. Like I laughed so loud. I laughed so loud, and then I was like, I can't find this store because it used to be there, I think. And then they're like, "Did you find it?" And I was like, "No, it says it's there, but that's definitely empty." We had a whole conversation about cooking, and they're like, "What are you making? You gonna eat here?" No, I'm not gonna eat there. You gonna make food? Yeah, I'll make food. Like sometimes I'm like, people are so strange, and I love them so much. We have the Emperor, the Moon in reverse. This is collective. Okay, for those of you who are manifesting love or like change in your love life, there is a need for you to take on a different role in leadership, or there's like some sort of leadership energy that needs to be adjusted, whether it's in you, like you need to take a step in leadership or be able to receive someone else's leadership. There's like this message of it's out of balance. Like someone's emotions are out of balance because we have the Emperor card here, but we also have the Moon in reverse along with the Page of Cups in reverse. So, what that really tells me is that this leadership energy that's happening, it's disjointed. Like it's not aligned, even energetically. So, if you are wanting to manifest love into your life, you might need to take the lead in that way. Like, as I was saying earlier, maybe taking your headphones off, maybe being more available, being open to people's invitations. If you are someone who's looking to be more of the provider type, like maybe actually taking initiative in the people that you do like and not just assuming. Like, I can't remember if I had shared, I was having a conversation with someone and they were like, really wanting to be with this person, but they were like, oh, they were a masculine, the other person was like feminine presenting, and they wanted to provide, and their person that they liked was very traditional and also like super Catholic and like spent a lot of time with their dad, and he was like, "Oh, I'm looking for a wife, but like I texted her last and it was like this whole conversation. I may have shared this, but I'll share it anyways because you never know who's watching." And he's like, I texted her last. And I was like, "Did you even ask a question or anything for them to engage with?" And he was like, "No, but they need to text me next." And I was like, "You're the worst leader." I was like, that's not what someone who's that traditional is going to want. Like, you're supposed to protect and care for them. Like, she's surrounded by her father the whole time, and you can't even, you, like, I was like, you can't even message this person and say you care about them. I was like, you didn't even ask a question. So you just want them to read your mind. Like, do you even care about anything about this person? I see that happen so many times. Like, people are like, "Oh, I really like them." But I'm like, "Did you ask any questions? Did you tell them that you you like them? Did you engage? Did you say that you were looking for a wife? Did you like pursue? Did you do anything?" That person's over there probably waiting for you, and you're over here being a dingbat, and you're gonna lose your dream person because you decided to play games. And I was like, that is the most immature petty shit I have ever heard. It's like, if you want that person, you need to like get it together in 2 seconds and then go get her from like the mountains because that's where she was. I was like, you want a traditional Latina? I was like, oh no. That family's gonna eat you alive. It was like, good luck. I was like, clearly God sent me your way to help you like get it together. But you know what I mean? There might be a little imbalance in the love area for somebody. I'm always a leader. I want a leader. Ah, okay. So maybe for you, it's how can you surrender a little bit more to someone being a leader? How, like, did you say earlier? Yeah, you said staying single happier. So you want a partner, or you're wanting to stay single right now? Because you say you want a leader, but you're also saying you want to stay single. What is your energy right now? That's crazy. Facts. Yeah, I was like, oh man. And he just kind of sat there. And I was like, I know it sucks, but like you're gonna lose them. So I just figured I just figured I'd say I'd say something. But it was so funny how like nonchalant they were about it. They're like, ha ha ha, like they have to message me first and all the things. And I was like, why are you playing games? Because you're really fucking insecure. I was like, go after what you want. If you can't go after what you want, tell them that you can't do that right now instead of wasting their time, and let someone who can actually lead be with them, because you're too busy playing petty games and chat and waiting for them to message you so that you can validate yourself instead of being the leader in the relationship, which then 2 years down the road, they're going to leave you anyways because you suck at leading and you lied about leading and you just, I was like, you know what I mean? It's like, just let me write the full story for you right now. Like, that's not going to work. So, what are you going to do about it? Hello. You know what I mean? I was like, no, no, no. But it works like both ways. Like, But from what they were saying, I was like, she seems quite in like a receiving energy. And so what are you doing? Why are you acting like you need to receive? Like you want to be the opposite energy, it sounds like. So you want to both receive. Like if you want to be the one receiving and her to be the one pursuing, you kind of like why did you go for you know what I mean? It's like I that is why. Okay. Companionship, why? No marriage. Okay, that part, that is why. Okay, wait, I'm confused. So, okay, so you want companionship, but you're happier being single right now. Are you open to partnership? Like day to day open? I'm gonna pull some more cards. I can go on a love rant all freaking day. Don't even get me started. Don't even get me started. Yeah, coming out of indecision. It's funny that we're having this conversation because I'm like, well, which one is it? Which one is it? Okay, you're open. How are you being open? Everybody who's manifesting love, how are you being open? I want everybody to tell me right now in the chat. Tell me right now in the chat so I can help you. No more of this like meandering, all confused energy. I feel like it's getting dark in here. No more of this meandering, confused energy. Not to say that, sometimes if you're on the opposite end and you're the one who dating, they're scared of you. Okay, why do you get that impression that they're scared of you? Which can happen. But it feels like you're coming out of this. So whatever this energy is, deciding what you want in love. Yeah, maybe you have a new opportunity or a new love journey coming towards you. Maybe even for some of you, a financial opportunity, which could be why in the past you've had to take, for people who are wanting a provider, it feels like you having to take a provider role for yourself, but you're getting a new opportunity for finances and it's going to make it easier for you to manifest that provider role into your life. But for those of you who are wanting to be in the leadership role, it's like you are now like studying your finances so that you can provide for somebody else or other people. Confident, bold, straightforward. Okay, so I wish this was live right now because I want to know all the things, right? Because I am okay. Here's another question. Anybody manifesting love, what are you looking for? Like, are you, and this is an open space. So if you are polyamorous, like it doesn't matter where you are, LGBTQI plus, all drives here. So are you looking to be like, the one who is provided for or the one who is providing? Or collectively everybody provides? Which one are you looking for? And the reason why I'm asking that is because you're saying you're confident, bold, and straightforward. I am extremely confident, I am extremely bold, and I'm extremely straightforward. But like I love people who are more providers, but my energy is also extremely feminine, even though I'm all of those attributes. I'm kind of just working on me and I want someone that is doing the same. I'm collective. Wait, what do you mean? Transparent. So King Grizzly, are you wanting like equal providership from both of you? Just curious. Just curious, because the more clarity that we have on it, the easier it's going to be to bring it in, right? Because if we can't be specific, then it's going to be very challenging for these people to step forward or you to even magnetize them towards you because it's kind of like a wishy-washy energy. And so you can't direct their energy and people can't recognize that energy in you. Okay, you're extremely feminine too. So what makes you think that they are scared of you? Is it a perceived thing or are they saying that to you? Manifesting a change in the type of agape and eros love, and support I receive because I'm the main leader and provider a majority of the time. Ah, okay. Um, so you're wanting more support. You're trying to receive it. Are you good at receiving, sweet nerd girl? Do you feel like you're receiving in general? I want reciprocal energy. Yeah, but what do you mean, King Grizzly? Reciprocal energy is very vague. Very vague. Very, very vague. We have success on the bottom. So for those of you who are manifesting love, you will be successful in it, but it feels like there's some clarity that is happening right now. Dated 137 people. That's wait, actually dated or went on dates with people? Because that's a lot of people to like, is it like define date? Define date. Okay. Okay, that's fine, King Grizzly. You gave too much in your past relationships, but are you wanting to provide, or I'm being specific with the verbiage on purpose. So, do you want to provide or do you want to be provided for? Do you want equal providership? Do you want just companionship? Do you want romantic relationship? Do you want, like, what do you want? Because it's still quite vague. It's still quite vague. It's still quite vague, right? Like you have to be very specific because if you're vague and it's like it doesn't matter like if you gave too much energy in the past because right now you're working on manifesting what you want, right? We already know what's happened in the past. So now what do you want? Because you want to manifest from a place of what you desire, not what happened in the past. You can take that knowledge and implement it, right? Like as someone in my past, like I also gave away a lot of my energy, but I also was a little bit more hyper independent because of my body trauma. So I didn't feel safe. And so sometimes I took the leadership role because I ended up like being around people who were less leaders or would be leaders and then would soften and then I would heart. And it was like this whole swappy thing. It was like, whatever. It's what did I want to manifest? That was where I needed to manifest from. So I had to say, I want this. But if even if I said I wanted reciprocal energy, that's I can meet someone outside and have reciprocal energy with someone bagging my groceries because that's what the universe will do to you. So if you're not being specific, the universe can't respond. Went on a lot of dates, exaggerating, but I'm not seen. So I wish I could like get more out of this because a lot of the times when we don't feel seen, it's quite easy to also say that we're straightforward and all those things, but really there's something emotional going on as well. Um, and that we have to do a bit more of the healing and figure out what it is that we want and be in the energy to attract it. Doesn't mean that you have to change like who your personality is. You don't, but you have to sit from a different energy of authenticity and love and compassion for yourself, but also realize that if you're wanting someone to lead, there has to be space for them to be able to do that in your life. But that has to feel safe for you to let go. And sometimes, if you've been in that role where you've had to lead your entire life, where someone comes in and leads, it can be very like, like for me in the beginning, it was like, you're gonna drop the ball. No, I was like, I don't like this. But energetically, like my energy was like pushing them away, even though I was like, yes, I'm so comfortable with receiving, but it was like, no, get out of my life. And so then it was sending very mixed signals, and then eventually they just kind of like disappear or do whatever, right? But then getting into that energy of like, no, I love to receive to the point where I would be like, oh my gosh, you're really bad at leading. It's like, no. Like you have to know what is good for you in this time and space, but be super honest with yourself. Because if you're not being seen, it's also something in your energy, something you are doing as well. I'm excellent and open to receiving, but I've made many in my village comfortable with me being the Olivia Pope fixer. I was just thinking of Olivia Pope last night, so it was probably you. Um, so now you're taking a new role. Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's a matter of just teaching people how to treat you in this new version of self. Like that's literally what it takes. Like sometimes you just have to teach people what it is and state out loud. Like this is why in my mentorship, like I teach people how to advocate for themselves, because at any given time in your life you're going to need to communicate who you are, what your desires are, what you need, what feels most safe to you. But you can't do that if you don't know it. And it's easy to be like, well, people are used to me doing it. No, it's still our responsibility to do it. If they are used to it, that's fine. Right? But what happens now is you now address your needs. And then if you see that there are some people who are not able to accept you or receive you in this new version of yourself or what you are desiring, then that needs to be addressed as its own thing, right? Because it's like either you're still going to take the journey all together, or like in this phase of your life, you might need a different community who is going to see you for who you are right now, because sometimes people can't always see you for this new version of you, but they need to be able to do that. You need to be able to be received and held and seen, but you have to be able to advocate for yourself, because people aren't also mind readers, right? They're not mind readers. And even if we think we're doing our best at trying to speak to someone, um, advocating and having a high emotional intelligence or learning about crucial conversations is going to make it very impactful for what you're needing in your relationships, because it creates safety not just for you but also for them to be able to receive it, right? And then if they end up changing and growing and evolving, which is natural in any sort of relationship, then that means that they feel safe also being received by you, right? So learn these foundational things. And if you need help, I invite everybody to come join More Than Worthy, because it's something that I teach on a basic level when it comes to just living a life. But it's going to enhances your career, everything that you are wanting to call in for yourself, because there is no, it's like it's the powerhouse of, of communication. A lot of communication in social situations today across the globe, people are really not great at crucial conversations or having high emotional intelligence. And you can even tell by the way that people explain things, and I see it in the chat, right? By the way they articulate stuff. And sometimes it's this yearning to want to explain to someone what is happening in your life. And yes, we do that, but when someone is also inviting you to share your desires, and your desire comes out as something related to somebody else external to you, that should also cue to you that you're not tapped in enough with your desire, because it should be able to come off your tongue quite quickly, right? It should be able to get out into the universe, or be able to be articulated, right? When we are focusing too much on our external environment, that's validation. But if someone can come into a space and be like, I need this, then you will receive that thing because you have the clarity and direction. Is that making sense for everybody? Currently planning on exiting this role I play for everyone because of the imbalance. I love that. You should definitely do it if you are unhappy. Is that making sense? I'm going to pull some more cards. Going to pull some more cards. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. It's an energy that needs to be released, it feels like, with Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Yeah, the star. It's hidden a bit away, but it's coming to the surface. But also, this is a reminder from Spirit with a star in reverse of like, feeling confident in showing up as your most bold and beautiful self to do the things that you love, and knowing that people will always meet you where you are with love and kindness and compassion. So don't be afraid to be who you are. Yeah, this We have the Five of Pentacles here. So this goes along with what I was saying earlier of feeling kind of out in the cold, right? This is that energy of experiencing the past, but this is coming out with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse and the Star in reverse, reminding you that the past is the past. The past is the past, is what Spirit's saying. You don't need to dwell on the past as much as you've been doing, so that this cycle and this Wheel of Fortune can move forward, so that your good karma can start to come in. But there's this like lingering feeling of like, what's going to happen to me if I say this, or am I actually going to be able to manifest this? Am I capable of manifesting this? Yeah, we have the Five of Swords here, so having run-ins with people who have not been very positive, but also that's representative of you and sneaky thoughts. You and sneaky thoughts. Yeah, this is the end of a cycle. Spirit and your ancestors are asking you to heal this cycle of what you're actually capable of. This is you turning inwards and finally doing the work for good, so that you can manifest this new life coming in for you. Can you give me clarity on the Emperor, please? Any sort of advice? Yeah, Queen of Swords in reverse, and we have the Five of Cups in reverse. So this is you taking ownership and action in your life. So this was to clarify the Emperor in terms of what needed to happen with leadership. And again, the Five of Cups is this energy of like crying over spilled milk, and when it's in reverse, it's a request and guidance, and even showing of you that you are consciously coming out of that energy. Again, echoing what I was saying earlier. So you are on the right path, essentially, right? So keep on going. um yeah, Ace of Pentacles to clarify the Page of Pentacles. So you have opportunities coming in all areas of your life, but also around love. But this was for this finances. So if you're wanting new financial prosperity, sovereignty, a new journey with money, it is coming in for you. Can you give me some clarity? Yes, I want a romantic relationship where I'm provided for and met with love, compassion, and joy. I love it. Now that is some clarity. No shame on anybody, but I just want to contrast for you the difference, right? If I'm asking you like what it is that you want, it's not to shame you. It's not to like anything. It's I'm helping you on your path. But if it doesn't feel like it's sitting closely within your heart space, if it's not at the tip of your tongue, it means sit down and do a little extra journaling. Sit down and really write out what it is that you want. Sometimes we don't know what we want until someone asks us. Right? Because some, like all the time, like in the Kick the Shit Happiness Challenge that I did recently, and I was asking people how happy they had felt, someone was like, no one's ever asked me if I was happy. That's my job, right? My job is to help guide you back to yourself so you can have the clarity, so you can manifest it. And so I'm going to keep asking you until you get the clarity, right? Like that is a part of my journey. So, and again, it's not to trigger anybody whatsoever, but I'm here to help you, and I want you to receive the love that you are desiring, the support that you are desiring, the eros and the agape love, right? Because you all deserve that, but our energy has to align with it. And this mentality of like people have hurt me and all these things, like at some point it has to leave. It has to leave. Nia, you know the best question of all. How are you at receiving right now? Yeah, you're going to receive all of your blessings from the universe. So just continue to move forward. It's a really positive energy. You planted a lot of beautiful seeds around finances and love, and I'm hearing overall peace. But there is also what I'm hearing. The only thing standing in the way of finances is like an emotional belief in yourself, because we have the Ace of Cups here with the Temperance card, very angelic energy. So if you work with angels, continue to call on them, or you might be surrounded by a lot of angels right now, especially seraphim, especially archangels. Like it feels very, very, very divine, and that you are being heavily guided right now. But there is this Ace of Cups in reverse that the universe and your angels are trying to flip right side up for you right now, so you can have this deep self-belief that you are worthy of this money, and that the money is already on its way to you, that it's already here, just a matter of you opening up to it. I'm gonna get just maybe 2 or 3 advice cards to close us out, and then I'll get into tarot 10. So if anybody wants a tarot 10, feel free to write tarot 10 in the chat. We have Blessed Day popping out again. I will pull 2 cards for you for 1 question. I'm not doing any like financial or is so-and-so going to come back to me. You can send $10 on Cash App at $Flourish, ASE, so Flourishase. The information is also on YouTube in the description. The link is also in my link tree. First step for me is someone on the same consciousness. Beautiful connection, not lower level interactions. I made that. I mean, I made that. That was a whole ass phrase that made no sense. So maybe May is significant. Some of you might be manifesting maybe love or finances in May, because that was a whole, that wasn't even close to what I was trying to say to you. What do you mean lower level interactions? Love my angels, amazing. I just want someone that is loyal, grounded, equal, and that I could happily support, that loves me for me. Beautiful. King Grizzly, keep on going. Keep on going. I want, yes, I want to know about the connections, the lower frequency interactions. Clarify that. Tell me, King Grizzly, about equal. What does that mean? You will happily support, so you will take on the provider role. I love that. So someone who is good at receiving, that loves you for you, so sees you for who you are, accepts you for who you are. I love this. This is amazing. See, this is the clarity that I want you to be at. I want you to go even deeper. I want you to go even deeper. Even deeper. Everybody, even on TikTok, you're welcome to chime in with your manifestation. I'm on TikTok and YouTube simultaneously, so if you see me looking back and forth, that's what's happening. I'm going to get some clarity cards, and then we'll go into Tarot 10. I love my angels as well. I also have Tiny Jesus on my desk today. If you saw my post today, I said, Jesus tells you to be yourself. I got this actually when, so after I lost my child, like I had some run-ins with these people who like would tell me that I wasn't a mother because I didn't have a physical child. And so something that I always did for myself was on Mother's Day, I always went to church. And one of the church days, they were doing like Mother's Day bags, and inside they had these Jesus Legos and all these little figurines. And now Tiny Jesus goes with me everywhere. Happy Tuesday, beautiful beings. I'm just jumping on in. Hi, how are you? How are you doing over yonder? How are you doing? What color is your hair these days? I'm just wondering. Is it green? I honestly still feel a little discomfort when receiving or asking for what I need. I've been pushing myself to be more open and change, but there is more room to go. Ah, that's really beautifully honest, Nia. Where are you noticing the discomfort? Where are you noticing the discomfort? During what times? Passion, navigation. Yeah, protect your energy. There's a lot of I want to get clarity on this. There's a lot of guarded energy around everybody's emotions. So Coach Z, tarot reader, quantum healer, collectively right now, I invite you all to do a lot of inner work when it comes to your emotions. Tapping in, like I invite everybody to do silent days, silent sitting. If you can do 3 days in silence without any music, obviously if you have calls, you have to take your calls and things like that. But without any distractions, it's going to be a very fast way for you to tap into your emotions and see what comes forward, because you're not going to have the same distractions as you usually would, like YouTube or music, or like whatever usually takes up a ton of time. It's like before you know it, the day's over. I'm like looking outside, I'm like, what happened? Was I working? So taking time in silence, because the emotions cards have been coming out a lot of like, it's not really blockages, it's just like the door is open for you to be able to release it. The door is open for you to release triggers and trauma. Walk with your ancestors, walk with your guides, walk with spirit, God, universe, Buddha, like whatever you believe in. It's like this huge invitation for the collective to do it, because we also have navigation here. And this card also talks about how sometimes water can, like water, or your metaphorical path can feel a little bit murky from time to time, like when you are going through the changes, when you're doing the healing, and when your mind is trying to understand what's really happening. How we have safe travels underneath. And so the guidance for this card is to open your energy to visualize and see clear waters, even if you can't right now. Be in the energy of everything always works out for me. Be in the energy of I receive the peace that I am deserving of, or I am already at peace. Everybody comes to help me when I need it. I know how to easily ask for help. I know how to attract the right people to help. I am in a loving relationship. I am fully grounded and supported by the universe, right? Like whatever these affirmations are. And a really great practice you can do is, you know, think about the things that are hard for you right now. Like for instance, you had a very beautiful thing of saying, you're not feeling comfortable with receiving right now. So it's like what area, right? Like if you wrote on your paper, like, um I'm not comfortable receiving whatever, right? Is it relationships? I'm not comfortable receiving money. Like, be specific. I'm not comfortable receiving compliments from people. I'm not comfortable like asking for help from people. I'm not comfortable with people knowing me at my core. Like, write all these things down, and then on the other side of the paper, draw a line and write an affirmation. Um, about that, right? Like, I easily ask for help and it always comes quickly, right? So then you can remember the affirmation. You can cross out the ones that you're having trouble with and go to the next one. I'm doing well. My hair is still green. Okay. Yes, I'm about to head to yoga in 10 minutes. Oh my gosh. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. Getting outside, going to yoga. Didn't we talk about getting outside? I love it so much. Also, for some people, speaking of travel, this card also speaks of travel. So if you're manifesting travel, maybe prepare for it, or start thinking about where you want to go, or follow the signs where spirit is leading you. Because it's almost like for some of you, you want to travel, but you haven't done anything about it. Like you haven't, like, because you don't quite believe it's going to happen, or it's going to be far off in the future. That used to happen to me a lot, and it was the same thing with where I live now. Um, I had it on my screen for like the longest time, and then spirit was like, "Now." I was like now, like now. Okay, see ya. So make sure that you have clarity around the places that bring you the most amount of joy. Start planning for it. And also, as an activist, I would just like, not to make anybody fearful, but it's always good to have a plan, um, just to make sure that you are okay. Make sure you all have passports. Do you all have passports? Can everybody confirm for me in the chat if you all have passports? Um, Love you. Thank you so much for the clarity. Of course, I'm always happy to help. And definitely, if anybody is needing mentorship, I highly recommend you join More Than Worthy. It's my one-to-one mentorship. It does have an investment tied to it. And then there's the Divine Academy if you're wanting more of a group setting. And I teach 3 times a week. Magic to Markets for folks who have some sort of business or want to start a business. You can come every Monday. Wednesdays, which may be moving to Thursdays, is Z School for the Gifted. So that's our class of magic, spirituality, clair development. And I also added yoga. And then there's going to be some open forum and things like that. And then Friday is the Art of Love and Magnetism, where we do all generational healing. So anybody from any walk of life can join those classes. I don't care if you're married, you have children, LGBTQI, you're trans, like it doesn't, like, my group of folks come from everywhere. And even if you're not wanting to manifest love, you can just come for self-love, because I teach about attachment styles. I teach about getting to know yourself. We watch film in there. We like, it's a really fun time and a great way to end your Friday. Um, yeah, and it's great. And or if you're like, I just want to work with you for like 2 hours, book a fly with me session. It's very powerful. And we start with inner child healing, and I always do it. It's 555. for 2 hours, very deep healing. And I basically curate a plan for you to do afterwards where you can integrate. Um, and, sometimes we just need the extra help to actually get it out of our system, get the guidance, get the energy from the other side. And what's great, it's a very tender, tender, tender session, like very, very tender. We do a lot of meditating, we do a lot of ascending. Um, and it's where we get raw and real. It's where you can take off your mask, which is why I love it. But also, I connect you with your inner child. A lot of people are disconnected. They think that they're talking to their inner child and they're like, oh, yeah, I'm doing this like inner child work. And I'm like, are you actually tending to your inner child and elevating them? Most people just want to go to their inner child and demand something from them or like play around, but you're doing the same thing that your parents would likely do to you. And so this session is very different. It's curated in a way where we build emotional safety because I also work with a lot of people who have experienced a lot of trauma. And so accessing the inner child can be quite scary sometimes. So it's a very loving and tender place to be able to do that. Will I pass my exam? You have to send $10 and say tarot 10. You have to send $10 to Cash App $Flourish ASE. Let me read this one. But behind but manifesting a provider role, someone spiritual and feminine energy, but also lifelong partner. Kind of tired of starting over. I'm deep been through a lot. Oh, I love it. I also love the accuracy. I love how clear that is, like, keep moving towards it. Yeah, keep moving towards it. Um, Lifelong partner, kind of tired of starting over. Um, how do you view your energy right now? Because you're wanting someone with a little bit more feminine energy. Do you feel like you're in the polar of like feminine energy, so a little bit more masculine, or do you feel like where are you at? Because you know how there's always going to be polarity between the two. So where do you think your energy falls? Hi Z, I want someone to love me, to be in love, and bring in balance to each other's lives. I want to feel emotionally, mentally, and financially supported. Amazing. I want someone that I can grow to with. Oh, I love that. For those of you who are manifesting love, I really, really want you this week to be as available as you can, especially if you are the one who wants to receive. Um, Allow yourself to receive from the universe. Allow yourself to receive self-care. I'm going to send 2 tarot 10s and check back on YouTube later. I'm starting yoga. Okay. Are you sending it to Cash App? I can start with yours and we'll answer them. I will answer them and then they will be recorded. Just want to make sure so I can keep it open. I will get a notification on my actually my thing is hold on. Someone just texted me. My phone's blowing up right now. Yes, on Cash App. Okay. Um, I will look for the questions and I will do the reading. I will do the reading for you. Um, and yes, I have my passport. Amazing. And for those of you, I don't remember if I finished my sentence, but for those of you who are wanting to be the provider, take leadership, right? If you didn't hear my funny story earlier, go back and listen. But again, a lot of times when we are wanting someone who is a little bit more of a masculine energy, obviously gender aside, right? More of a masculine energy, the one who holds the container for the feminine energy and someone to also help provide, like we have to, like we or me, like I'm going to use myself because I have trouble speaking like that. So for me, when I was manifesting, because I wanted someone who was a provider, like I needed to be in my feminine energy, and it didn't mean that I had to like just I got them. It doesn't mean that I had to like wear dresses and do all the things, but I had to do things when it came to clothing that made me feel feminine, but also work on receiving in all aspects of life. And I just started doing weird shit that I was like, my whole life, because most people know this story, like I don't like carrying my own bags. I don't like carrying my own bags. And so I would always stand somewhere and like wait for someone to carry my bag to see what would happen. I'm like, people say that you can manifest this kind of shit. So I did. And then eventually I didn't really carry my bags anywhere. Even if I went on vacation, there was always some person who was in more masculine energy who would go do something. Or I would walk out of a store and I would like grab my things, and then even someone who's like a little bit more masculine energy, who's femme presenting, like would be like, "Oh, I'll help you with that," and I'm like, "Great, just come from everywhere." It's like you just start receiving. It's like, "Oh, here you go. Here's a gift, Z. Like, here's this. Can I help you with that? Can I take you here? Can I?" I'm like, "What else you got?" Like how open are you with it? But it also means receiving from the universe. Because if you're not good receiving from other people or receiving in general, the universe can't give to you, right? And people have always like, how are you so lucky? Or how do you receive your manifestations? Because I'm really fucking good at receiving, even from the universe, something I can't see. You have to be good at believing that it's always going to be there and that it's made for you and that you can trust it, right? I always envision myself like God is my provider and God is always going to help me because I believe in God, I believe in spirit, universe, Buddha. But like I specifically say God is my provider and God will always watch out for me. Or I like if I'm spending money, I'm like, thank you, God, or like, help me receive money better so that I can also give it to more people, right? Like, how can I put it back into like rotation to help more people? So you have to think about in all the ways that maybe you're not good at receiving in general. And it could also be receiving feedback. Like in relationships, you have to be able to hold hard conversations. That's where the crucial conversations comes in. That's what I teach because you have to build safety for both people, even if the person across from you, you're just really not going to want to talk about whether it's a partner or like your parent or your neighbor. Like you still have to hold your authenticity. And I also work with a lot of people who are neurodivergent and I'm neurodivergent. And so sometimes you get in those moments and you're flustered and you can't remember. And so I help with you to work through all of that. But it's a part of receiving so that you feel safe in all aspects of your life to be able to show up. Okay, I got your stuff. I'm gonna do your reading. Hi Nia just hi, yoga with the unicorn. I really appreciate it and enjoyed it though. So I sat with discomfort and realized that it was an old fear and I did need the help. Good for you, Nia. It wasn't help actually. They just wanted to give because they also felt like they were receiving from me too. Yeah, reciprocity. Totally fine. Okay, you have a passport. Good. I need to renew my passport and get one for my. Okay, move it along. All my clients, like the first thing I'm asking them, where are you? In the States? Do you have a passport? Do you kids have a passport? You're trying to manifest travel and none of you have passports? I need you to get moving. I had to relearn receiving because I was around a lot of takers and manipulative givers. Kevin, I invite you to say things without talking about the past for 24 hours. 24 hours. 24 hours. A lot of your sentences say like I blah 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 blah, and then you go into the past. I challenge you to release the past. Release. I will it. Okay, so I'm gonna look at these CashApp questions and let me know who wants to do tarot 10. Be sure to write it in the comments and send the money. Let me, I'm going to pull it up on my computer so I can see the entire question. Give me 1 second. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. You're notorious for saying, I blah, 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 because blah, blah, blah. I don't want to know your because. I don't want to know your because anymore. You've been in this space way too long to be saying that, buddy. It's change time. Okay, so let me look at this one. Okay, I'm gonna do a love reading. Okay, ready to receive love and touch. Okay, so this is for my dear Shani. Where are we at right now? The timer is gone. Oh, there it is. Oh, look at that. 108. 108. Talk about the future and talk about the present. Yes. Yes, Kevin. and vice versa. What? No, hold on. I have to fix this. I don't know how some readers, I shuffled my deck 2 different ways, man. I didn't mean to say man, y'all. That's like my pet peeve. Oh no. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna keep asking you questions while I fix this. I invite you all to release the past as much as you can right now. We are in such fast manifestation, especially for my quantum jumpers. Like, if your life is feeling rocky right now because you're on that cosmic spaceship, like, stay focused. Eye on the prize. Eye on the prize. I had past stuff come up too. Like, I was like, ooh, ooh, boop, bop, boop. Dodge. Nope. Sis, get on the plane. I will get on this plane through hell and high water. I was like, sorry, you're from the past. Bye. And they're like, but I wanna. Z doesn't play that game. We don't utter thy name. Shall we rhyme? I haven't done poetry in a while. We need to rid ourselves. I wake up new every day, but trying to find love the same way. I get it. You're rhyming with me. Okay, so now I'm gonna do the reading for Shani. Look, that's never happened before. That was clear. Okay, I'm gonna do a bonus for you because you bought 2. I'm going to do a clarity card for both. Already we have the Death in reverse and we have the Devil card in reverse. You have a cycle that's not dying when it comes to love. Yeah, got the deck to let go. Let me see. There's something you need to release. Can you give me clarity on this card? Yeah, emotions. Rebirth. So what we have for you is safe travel and rebirth, but safe travel is with the Death card in reverse. So this is literally, this card is like a request from the spiritual realm to take a look inwards, because you have this energy around still not feeling safe is what I hear. I'm not feeling like anger or anything like that, but I kind of feel it right center. This is your heart space, still some pain. It still feels like pain. I'm also seeing on here like this like B in the middle. You're connected with the universe, but this is strictly emotional. The Devil card is like sometimes believing thoughts of it maybe not coming to you. Or if it does come, will you feel safe in it? Are you safe? Safety. I just hear safe. Am I safe? And also I'm getting for you, like, it feels like I want to take some deep breaths. Like, I'm also getting for you to feel into your joy and love. Let people see your joy and your love and your happiness. It's almost like if someone were to meet you, because I'm seeing masculines, like, that's what you're manifesting. If someone were to meet you, it's like you're this card, this energy, this card, like, oh, it's this card. It's very you don't fully show, like, I'm getting a rose opening, like that's what I'm literally seeing, like when it blooms and blossoms. It's like you go and then boop. So be sure to open your energy more, but release this pain. There's something around safety. You don't feel quite safe yet. Spirit knows that. Your ancestors know that. So take a journey inward. I'm going to stop the reading there and let me look at part 2. Let me look at the second question. Okay, and then just a general on what your guides want you to know right now. Let me just read this. I'm working On not looking at old pictures because the sensations are too familiar. Beautiful, yeah. Get rid of pictures, get rid of, like, social media pages, like, even I had, old platforms that I would use, like, even if I had old emails from them, my ancestors, like, creamed me when I was going through old stuff, like, a couple years ago, and I had, like, an old seating chart from my wedding that was, like, in Google Drive, like, there was all these things. Sometimes those are also ties, which is why you'll feel that energy, but you also need to do the emotional healing, releasing past people, correct. I see more of what I can be. I love it. So let's do this. Anybody else want a tarot 10? Just be sure to write tarot 10 in the chat. Anything else for them to share? Mm, that was interesting. My heart's still like, yeah. I'm gonna pull 2 oracle for you. So thanks. Also, maybe sing. I only sing when singing is important. Um, this is like, yeah, knew it. Yep. Okay. So this was like a continuation of the first one for you, Shawnee. We have the 10 of Wands here with castaway negativity. The minute I put the 10 of Wands down, I heard your ancestors say emotional baggage. There's too much emotional baggage. Uh, Look at this. How funny. What we have here, we also have a rose that's shut. We have a rose that's shut in here, and that's what I was talking about earlier for you. But then in the snake's mouth, we also have an open rose. So it's like this progression of you becoming open and slowly softening and not guarding yourself. But this negativity that needs to be cast away is generated by past pain. Um, and they want you to ask yourself in moments where you feel like you want to shut off, like, am I truly not safe right now? Or is this a part of me that is old? And I'm okay. Like, I'm okay to get to know this person. I'm okay um to go out and have fun. Like, I'm okay to give them my number. I'm okay. And maybe if I give them a couple months, am I okay to just get to know them, right? There's like all this energy of like, I'm okay. Like, they want you to ask questions and engage, because it's almost like when the energy comes, you may not notice that it's there, that it's lingering, because you pass over it so quickly, because you're used to it. But singing, you may need to do some singing with your ancestors, listen to frequency music, maybe sit in water. There's like this energy of rocking. Um, you know how sometimes if you were to hold like a child and maybe just like rub their back or something like that, or if they're not feeling well, it's almost like the ancestors doing that to you, like to release pain there. So maybe even getting a massage if you want to relax your body, and you might end up crying afterwards, because with the moon here we also have banish a curse. So your intuition is guiding you to things, people, places right now, um, that is going to help you release this pain, Shawnee. So I'm going to stop the reading there. Hi, TikTok. Can I also get a quick reading? Yeah, you just have to send $10 to my Cash App. So it's $FLOURISH. So flourish, ASE, flourish, Ashe. I'm going to stop the reading there. Let me look at these, see what I missed. Broke up in my space. The rose, very symbolic. Yeah, right? It always aligns. Spirit's always talking. Ancestors are always in late again. But no, I'm definitely both femme and masculine, but I'm attracted to femme energy that is also masculine. Okay. So then you would sit closer to like the inner part, because there it's almost like if you were to put it on a scale, like super hyper feminine energy, super hyper, masculine energy. Like if like those people would be obviously attracted to people, and then the closer in you come, like that's where the polarity would be. So then you would want someone who is very similar, right? But just a little bit more femme as well. That is also masculine. Yeah. So like a blend. What is happening? Oh, okay. Just sent it through Cash App. Let me know if you got it. I just got it. I heard my phone go buzz, buzz. Let me reload the screen, and then I will do the reading for you. For reading, what would you like to know? Just general energy reading for today? Your message for today? Masculine is they know what they want, can take leadership. Yeah, certain masculines who are wanting to lead, yeah. They will know. Not all masculines. Everybody has their own path, just like some feminines are not, like, in the traditional sense. Emotional intelligence, I think, is really required for me. Yeah, totally fair. But I enjoy soft and cuddly. Cuddle puddles! My friend was always like that. She was like, cuddle puddle with me, Z. I'm not a cuddle puddle person. Like, I'm a singular cuddle puddle, or if I'll like kind of cuddle with you, and then I'm like, like I'll slip away because it just overwhelms me, like sensory overload. It's nothing to do with the person. But if they're very, to me, like I love really masculine energy, and so if they're very masculine energy, then I will like cling to it. But if any of my more feminine friends are like, let's like cuddle puddle, it's like I don't want to. Like it's very like, and I never used to be like that, but for some reason I just like, I'm like, oh, I give you a hug and I love you. But if like you like, I don't want to do that. My body doesn't like it anymore. Do you want general energy from TikTok? Just want to make sure so I can read it for you. I'll start once you confirm. Yes. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, Rose, releasing old stored energy. Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful acronym. I like to provide help. Lots of Capricorn energy. I love Capricorns. I love earth energies in general. Pisces energy. Pisces, I love watery energy as well. Pisces are also great. They have to be a very balanced Pisces. Same with Cancers, or else I'm like, what? What? I'm drowning in here. Bzz, bzz. Like, I get all weird. Okay, let me do this reading. I'm gonna pull oracle for you too. Why not? I enjoy doing it. Ooh, what? Excuse me. You are moving into a great like energy. We have the Nine of Pentacles out here with the Nine of Cups in reverse, but there's something going on with emotions that is a little bit blocked. A self-belief around money that they want you to focus on. Independence, even. Yep, nailed it. So we have Luna here, which is following your intuition. It's like there's something interesting going on with your emotions. It's like because we have balanced emotions, which is what it's also recorded on TikTok. I mean YouTube if it freezes. If it freezes, go to okay, good. If it freezes, it's recorded on TikTok. I mean, damn it. It's recorded on YouTube. Okay, so what we have is the Knight of Cups in reverse. going towards the Nine of Pentacles. But to clarify it, we have the Luna card and balanced emotions. So what I was saying before is when I first saw the Nine of Pentacles, it's like you're heading into this financial sovereignty, but the Knight of Cups is here in reverse, meaning there's a lack of self-belief that needs to be balanced. And we had the balanced emotions come out. So this is a request from the universe right now to focus on following your internal guidance to build the financial sovereignty that you are wanting. This is capable for you. It feels like you're very close, and all it's going to take is this emotional alignment that you need to be in. But it's like, I wouldn't say blocked right now, but it's like the only thing holding yourself back are your emotions. So, which has been like the theme of the entire collective reading. So, I don't know if you were on earlier, but doing the practice that I mentioned of writing all the things that you're kind of fearful of or that you are doubtful of, and then in another column, writing an affirmation to kind of disprove it and cross out the one that is not advantageous for you, because you're heading into this financial sovereignty era and you can do it, is what I'm hearing. Like, you can do it. So if you have a belief that's like, I'm not sure if I can do this, believe it, because you can do it. You can do it. That's all I keep hearing is like, you can do it. You can do this. Like, you're already on your way. It's like, I'm getting this energy like, you can do it. I don't know, that seems so silly, but it's fun. Let me know if that is yeah, everybody can do it. Let me know. Just cut karmic ties. Yeah, that's what it feels like. There's something going on with your emotions that makes you teeter, and when you teeter, it's harder for you to get to where you need to be. But just fly straight, and you're gonna get there. You're fine. You're just fine. Don't worry. You worry a lot. You worry too much. I'm gonna stop the reading there. Yes, dealt with a manipulator. Yeah, it's okay. We've all had our things. We just keep going, right? We just remind ourselves, like I challenged Kevin earlier, to not worry about the past so much. We already know that it happened. We already know that we experienced. We already know that we're not in that reality anymore. So now is the time for you to focus on your future, right? You know what a manipulator looks like, right? You can sniff it out. You know better. You know better. So use that knowledge and move forward. Don't be defensive about it, but you know how to get yourself out if you need to. And that's okay. You're not the same person anymore. Does that make sense? TikTok, my phone might die. I have 4% left. Someone, I think, sent in a Cash App, but let me make sure. I don't know if it was just a delayed thing. I'm also hearing Doechi. How do you say their name? Thank you so much. Of course. Yes, I appreciate you. King Grizzly. I was just talking to you. How funny. Okay, good. You're welcome to join us on YouTube if it cuts out. Okay, general. That's what you were saying that too. I have to do some mothering. We'll listen to replay. Thank you for the time and energy. Absolutely. Blessings to you. It was me. Okay. I will do general reading for you. Let me start. I'm proud of you all for answering the call. I should write a theme song. Should I write a theme song? Hi, my phone might die. So if my phone dies for TikTok, come over to YouTube. Are you answering yes or no questions? You have to pay $10 through Cash App, but and I'm not answering like, will this lever come back to me? And I'm not doing financial stuff. But yes, I can do you a 2-card spread. So just go to my Cash App and it's $Flourish, FLOURISHASE. So Flourishase. And you can send it and I'll see it. You can put your question there, or you can just say general if you want general advice. Okay, Kevin, I'm gonna do yours, King Grizzly. I'm hearing laughter. Yeah. Yeah, I heard laughter. I heard laughter from you actually. Let me pull. I'm hearing good times ahead. What is that thing? Good times? What is this? It's like, I don't know why. It's like, I'm just getting a bunch of flips of things, random things. Wisdom. Yeah. Um, so I was getting a lot of laughter and a lot of messages, and I was like, what is all these visions? But the first message, yes, good, yeah, good. Like it was about like you having good times ahead, but it's like you have to stay focused on it. It's almost like sometimes distracting. You get distracted for long periods of time. It's like you're living your life and then you get distracted and then living it and then distracted and then it's like do, do, do. But you're heading towards your manifestation, but it's just funny the way the energy is coming in. My phone just buzzed. So we have the devil. Okay, reminder, if anybody from TikTok sent something, make sure that you come over to YouTube because my phone is going to die, but it's going to be recorded on YouTube if you just sent something. So we have the devil card in reverse with wisdom. So this is you also receiving a lot of, literally it just died, you receiving a lot of energy from the universe. And you needing to like ground it into something because we have divine justice here. So you have a happy life coming in, but again, like um grounding in the work you need to do, I hear. But also I'm getting a little tingly in my belly. It feels like working on confidence too. Confidence to move things forward. I'm specifically getting move things forward. You have forward movement, but they want you to have more confidence in your belly. Um, it's gonna ground you. You need to ground some of your manifestations. It feels like it feels like you have the not like there's this energy of like, you know, when a boat is like sailing and it's coming in and it's like filled with people, like it's a cruise ship or something, like you have all these downloads and now you need to dock the ship so like the little people can like go to where they need to go. It's like you're carrying all this energy and all this knowledge and it needs to be rooted into the earth and shared with the public, but the sharing with the public is like not quite there. Like it's kind of there but not quite there. So they want you to keep working on that. It has to do with your career and your creativity, like again with the divine justice and grounding, like it needs the anchor needs to hit the ground so you can allow spirit in to do the magic and do the support and do the success and do like bringing the right people at the right time to help present things to you. But it's like stay grounded, stay regimented on the work that you do every day. Maybe not like obviously take time to rest, um but like have a schedule, do the work, put it out into the public, have a schedule, do the work, put it out into the public, get into this routine and get into the rhythm and things will start manifesting. But it's that rhythm that you need to because you have so much wisdom. When you don't have that rhythm, it's like everything kind of like gets too spread out. Like it was like pew 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 pew. I'm gonna stop the reading there. Um I think the place I'm in doesn't allow me to feel safe, but I know I can let go when I get out of my current situation. Deep breath, patience, yes. And also just keep doing a really great job that you are right now. You know, be as happy as you can. Try to release, try to feel safe, even if that place doesn't feel safe within you, knowing, you know, that it's just temporary. You're going to be okay. Always happy to help. That makes so much sense. Putting it into the public is the problem. Yeah. It's like I can't see it. Like I don't sense anything and like it's like yeah, they need you to work on that. Because what is the wisdom for if you're not going to share it and be a prophet? right? Okay, love reading for today. I hope, did you make it over to YouTube? I hope they're here. I know who this is, so I hope. I'm gonna try and charge my phone in the meantime. Love reading for today. Sorry, y'all. I downsized some of my things. And so I don't have my phone stand, so I couldn't charge at the same time. All right, I'm gonna do this love reading. Thank you, Z. You're absolutely right. Okay, good. I'm glad you understood. Whoever your guides are, it's like Shango or someone's like like a step by step out, like download, do the work, out. Like a little factory. Good times. Maybe put on something fun. I don't know. And congratulations. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, let's see. Okay, we have two already. Oh, there was a sneaky third in there. Look at you getting lucky. I made it over to YouTube. Okay, good. I was like, click the button. Literally, my phone died 2 seconds later. You got a sneaky card reading because the third one was hiding. What? Why did I pull 3 cards? Okay. You're lucky because I'm tired. You just got 6 cards right now. You're lucky. I'm on my cycle right now and my brain gets a little woo. So if anybody else wants a reading, who knows how many cards I'm gonna pull? You might as well get your reading in right now. Okay, so we have a lot going on with this love reading for you. We have the Nine of Cups here with the Good Fortune card in reverse, but also this energy is telling me that fulfillment and financial stability is around you, is surrounding you, is coming to you, but there is this lack of leadership that you have in your energy right now of like not wanting to lead your own life, or like, I wouldn't say be disciplined, but kind of like taking the lead on your financial future, like taking the steps to invest in whatever you need to help you get there. Like it's almost like, because with this leadership card is also about you stepping out into the public and like being vocal about who you are, what you can offer. Like this feels very career based, but with the Two of Wands in reverse, this is someone who's like turning away from actually focusing on the future, not in a bad way, but it could mean that you're being a bit more avoidant of that work and not putting in the work. Because we also have the King of Cups here in reverse and the Success card, which also tells me like a fear of being seen, or like a fear of success, which is also a fear of being seen, which is causing this hiccup with the finances, because the energy of not being seen is the same energy as not receiving. So when you're unable to receive, when you're unable to be open, when you're unable to be in the energy of success and prosperity, and this is my future, and I am abundantly wealthy, I am guided by the universe, every step I take leads me there, money easily flows out of me, the right people always find me at the right time, the right guides find me at the need to be, it's quite challenging for this success to happen. Hopefully my internet stays. It's been wonky. Um, but it's like the guidance for you is the love can't come in until you take leadership also in your career, specifically for you, because this career, it doesn't mean you have to be wealthy, but it's like your career is tied to your self-confidence. It's tied to your self-confidence, and your confidence is what's required to magnetize the right partner. to magnetize the love that you are wanting, which it feels like someone to like protect you, to provide for you so you can enjoy the magnificent boldness of who you are. But it's like you have to show your boldness to the world, and take leadership in your own life. And again, like that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to sit in a masculine energy. Sometimes, yes, right? Everybody has it in them. Like even for me, I tap into my masculine energy when I need to, and then I quickly come out of it because I don't like it. For me, I don't like it. Some people are okay doing both. Like I don't even want to tie my own shoe. That's why I wear Crocs or slip-on shoes. I have sneakers that I have to tie only for running. Like it's like I want a low effort, soft life. Spirit does the things, helps me. I will work when I need to. If I need the heavy lifting, people come in to help me. And then there were phases in the beginning of my career where the ancestors were like kicking my ass, like fire energy, king of wands, harder. Like, I was going to kickboxing because I was like, I'm so tired. But it was teaching me how to be in that leadership energy. Um, and then I learned how to balance it and soften it and manifest the beautiful career that I have now. So it's like very similar guidance of like, are you willing and ready to like commit to this path? Because your financial future, like you are going to be successful at it, but you have some things going on with fear of being seen and avoiding the thing that you're supposed to be doing. Is that making sense? I'm going to stop the reading there. Is that making sense? Anybody else need a tarot 10? Hopefully my phone will come back and I will go back live on TikTok. Excuse me. Yes, King Grizzly, you got this. Perfect. I have been avoiding it. Makes sense. Okay, good. Yeah, it's like they want you to come out of that avoidant energy. It's not helpful for you. It's not helpful for you. And I'm just gonna remind everybody, like I'm gonna say this until the day until I can't anymore. If you need help with your career, I want you to come find me. Come find me. Come work with me if you need help. Um, if you don't need the help right now, you don't need the help. But just know that there are resources available for you in my link tree as well. Um, but I know what it's like to be avoidant when it comes to your business, and the fear of being seen, and the fear, right, of people are going to understand you, and the fear of them misunderstanding you, and just so many fears. And we work through it. And when it comes to love and manifesting, um, balancing my career was one of the best things that taught me how much I love myself, because loving myself meant financial sovereignty, which meant love. Like it was the one thing that like helped me, right? So um it's a path that is way more enjoyable when you're ready to see it that way. Like, I love it. I love that my life is weird. I love that, I wrote the Mango Man and other manifestations. Like, that was a part of my destiny, right? Like, it's like I never would have written that, right? There's so many things like going through all of the hardship and the pain and the body trauma. While it was awful, it still like is now helping me help other people. And when I was comfortable with my own story, I was comfortable to sit in the spotlight and share it with people, right? And how amazing is that to just, have a job where I tell my story and I get to use my spiritual gifts to help all of you and see all the weird things in your energy and be like, "Hey, do you need help? I know it's hard to ask for help, and I know you're avoiding it. I know it. I can see it. I can feel it. You know it. We'll just talk about the big awkward elephant in the room." Um, but sometimes, it's going to be the best thing for you. And I see it time and time again when people come to me in More Than Worthy. Like the reason why I have my company set up the way it is, or the resources that I do, is because most people I work with who are artists and activists and healers who are also manifesting love, they go on their generational healing journey. They pour into themselves. They start working on their business. They have things from the Divine Academy, and then all of a sudden, their love pops up. And it's like, and some people it's so quick because all they had to do was make the choice, and they're like right there, but they like don't want to do it. And so then I come in and I'm like, hey, let's do the thing that you're not doing. Yeah, I do need help. I feel the work they want me to put in to get my manifestation. I'm like, but you're kicking my ass. I to do the work. It's a good kick, ass kicking though, because I know. Yeah, it is. It's for you. And like your future and your family, and like also I'm proud to carry the torch. I don't know if anybody else is proud to carry the torch. I'm happily like, ancestors, bring it on. Bring it on. How many of us were in poverty, and how many times did I have to go into poverty and fight my way out of it? Right? And then like now it's like I will never. And so I also manifest clients of all different pay ranges, including people who are in poverty, so I can get them out of poverty because I did it. They can do it. And I did it with my ancestors, and I did it with magic, and I did it with Odishas and Loa, and I believed in myself. And I stopped believing that like this was the only option. Right? So it's like it's not a complacency. It's a very active path that we have to choose to take. But a lot of people are scared of it, right? And like it's okay. Like I was scared of it too. And even now sometimes it's like every once in a while it pops in and I'm like, y'all see how many zeros are on the end of that? You want me to, huh? You just have those moments. And it's like, okay, well, if y'all agree to it, then I will sign the papers and I'm gonna let it go. And let it go. Because I just believe now that they have my back. And I know that spirit has my back, and I know that I'm capable, and I know that like I've been through too much hardship to even land back there. It will never happen because I know better. And I'm not afraid of the spotlight. Like I'm not afraid. Not afraid of anybody. Right? I like when you said Shango was on it. Feel like that push most definitely. Yeah. For you, I thought, yeah, Shango. It's like like this kind of energy. Shango's gonna be like breathing over your shoulder. Write a lead red uh, write write with lead is what I just tried to say, but also write. Okay, just write with lead. Clearly, that is just the only thing that wants to come out of my mouth. Just do that, King Grizzly. Probably someone needs to talk to you. I want it. Thank you, Z. Absolutely. Does anybody else need a tarot 10? I love doing this work, and I know it feels weird. It's not normal. It's not normal the life we live, but it's so magical. I have a TikTok video dropping tonight about how I have so many people who come to me who are like on the same path, and they're protected by so many ancestors and Loa and Odisha, and they have no idea. They have no idea. And then they come in my space and they're like, so I bathe myself in honey. And they're like, why did I do that? I'm like, you're so precious. Come take a seat with Teach C. I'm going to teach you all the things about money. It's so fun, but you have to find joy in that too. But in order to find the joy, you have to work through all the pain. The pain is there. You got to really look at yourself. You got to look at your tendencies. You got to look at your avoidant. I understand that like people learn differently, and that's totally fine. And different learning accessibility and trauma collide a lot, and ways of living collide a lot. That's why I love the work that I do, because I'm not the type of manifestation coach that's going to sit there and and look at your life and be like, I'm not gonna look at you and ignore the fact that you are a black presenting LGBTQI person living like in the middle of a city that's way too expensive for you, right? Like I need to know those things. So everybody has a different path to take. We're all in different places, but it doesn't mean you won't make it. You will make it. You always make it. It doesn't mean it's easy, but you will make it. It can be easy once we start removing the negative thinking and the stagnancies and the procrastination and the fear. Procrastination is so driven by fear. Like when I stopped believing that my procrastination was just because of ADHD, like I refused to believe that that was the only thing. No, it wasn't. It was so much fear. Like the shit that I do all day long and the things that I manage and have ADHD, like very few people can do the amount of things that I do. But it was because of fear. It wasn't just ADHD. I know many ways of managing that. It was like, doesn't fucking matter. Like, it doesn't help me follow through if I'm avoidant. You know what I mean? Like, you have to like help. And also, my guides and ancestors are so strong that if I forget something, they tell me. That's how close we are. I'm like, y'all feeling ADHD today? And then they're like, boop. And I'm like, oh, okay. And then it's like, I'll trip over something and I'm like, oh, yeah. You know, you start working together with your family. It's great. We got this, y'all. Exactly. I can relate to work rhythmic part, but yes, it is temporary. Yeah, it's temporary. We go through it. It's a weird journey, and I don't know why it's designed this way because it's like the same, even though everybody's different, it's like the same blueprint on everybody I've seen. Every single person. And everybody has a part to play in the collective. That's what's so cool about it. Um, and it's not worth harping on like, why did this happen to me? Right? Like it never helped me. It never helped me. All I knew was like, okay, this happened to me. What part did I also play? How can I get out of this? How can I ensure that I never allow this to happen again? And it's like a huddle of you and the ancestors, right? And then it's like just these bubbles of healing and grieving and letting go and manifesting and magic. And then all of a sudden things just start coming magically. And it's incredible. Like so incredible. And then before you know it, it's like I was literally crying when I got here. I still do it every couple of hours because it's like sometimes when your manifestation hits like way faster than you thought, it's like I didn't see it coming. It's like you can't always see it coming and you don't know when it's going to come. And it's like something you fought for a long time and then you finally let go and you're like sometimes even you realize the thoughts that you had, oh, I thought this was going to take forever. And it's like you were trying to push me because it was literally coming next week and I had no idea. Right? So try and see your journey a little bit different. Don't delay it. Don't delay it. It's never worth delaying. Just always go and have fun and trust the process. Trust the process. I literally had magic, like money show up in my account that I don't even know how it got there. And so it's why I strongly believe in my magic and I believe in miracles and I believe in all of you. And I will tell you a million times until you believe it. I will tell you a million times because you deserve to live a life of peace. Am I clear? Am I being clear? Does anybody else need a tarot 10? I might end up just going actually because I'm a bit tired and I'm on my cycle and I think I need to rest. Was this helpful for you all? Don't forget Artist Night is happening this week on the 9th. You're welcome to sign up in my link tree. It's free. I hope many of you can make it. It may be a more intimate group. I changed it. It's not nighttime anymore because I moved here. It's artist afternoon for states for people in the states. Spirit team be like, get up and go clean up the closet, find something I needed for an idea where I don't gotta start at the beginning. They're amazing. God chose right. They constantly remind us that, yeah, absolutely, we are magical. Yes, thank you so much. Good. Yeah, it's like whenever I get the urges to do something, same kind of thing. It's like, oh, I gotta go to the grocery store and get batteries. Like for what? I don't even have batteries. Like I don't know what to plug them in. And then it's like same kind of thing. It's like I get there and I'm like, I forgot what I was here for. And then I meet someone, right? And it's like, why did you choose batteries? Because you know I'm a sucker and I'll go look for the Hello Kitty batteries anyways. You are clear, very helpful. Good. Can I get a tarot 10? Absolutely. Um, you can send it to Cash App. Let me see if you sent it already because I didn't refresh the screen. You are welcome to get a tarot 10. So I don't know why that song is. I am feeling so hot. I want to take my clothes off. I've been channeling music all day. So you can send it to my Cash App. It's in the description, I think. I can also I couldn't do it earlier because there was just too many things going on. But yeah, I can copy and paste it now that there's my TikTok is off. There you go. I'll put it in the chat. Sorry, everybody. You can send it to Flourishase, and I will do a tarot 10 for you. Y'all are great. Y'all are so great. Thanks for being patient. And if there's any quirks at all with like scheduling, the calendar for the Divine Academy, More Than Worthy, like that sort of stuff, just tell me because I'm adjusting all the calendars right now. And so it's just a lot of time changes. I spilled so much. My tiny Jesus fell over. I'm gonna turn on my phone. I'm glad you all are here. Who's coming to Artist Night afternoon? Who's coming to Artist Night afternoon? Okay, I sent. Okay. Let me look at the question. I won't take my clothes off and get it hot and Okay, do you just want a general reading? My soul. See what kind of business we can pull. Have you been watching movies? I'm gonna have to listen to that song because okay, general, yes. Okay. I'm feeling a little bit of love energy. A little bit of heart space sitting. King of Swords in reverse. I will pull you 2 Oracle as well. Queen of Swords. Let's see. You have 2 energies in your life right now that are conflicting. But also your ancestors are acknowledging it as you're taking the right steps and you're on the right path, because we have the King of Swords here in reverse, but we also have the Elixir of Life in reverse. Um, but also, they want you to balance out your doing things and your willpower, like, because we have the Queen of Swords with a literal willpower card, which is like being persistent in your endeavors and moving forward with joy. Um, so there's this like reminder that with your focus comes peace and happiness and joy. Like, don't forget that this path is also for you to like smell the roses, like smell the flowers, enjoy the fun moments, connect with people, sometimes be leisurely, but still have that willpower, because it's like your ancestors and your guides are really guiding you forward with fierceness right now. It may not always come out like that in the reality, but it's like they want you to at least have that type of energy of staying focused, right? We have the Queen of Swords here, and they're leading and they're like, take charge of your life and the direction that you are wanting to go. That is what they want you to do. But along the way, roll down your window, put your head out the window, let your hair blow in the wind. Like, it's like you can have this divine guidance, is what I'm hearing, but also have um, the feminine energy of curiosity and flow. So they want you to remain in balance right now and check in with your balance, because it feels like it could be a little unsteady, especially with some of the energetic shifts I'm feeling. Um, because you also feel your energy feels quite sensitive to, like, I'm hearing like collective energy, or like you're very empathic and like your heart space is very like open, like, and I want to talk softer. Like, it's almost like you have this tenderness about you, but they want you to continue to have that willpower to move forward with your destiny, take the aligned action, but don't forget to have fun. So there's also this like, not to worry about certain things in the future and how it's going to pan out. um just keep going, even on the days where you may not have the clarity. As long as you are taking action, you are going on the right path. I also feel kind of lightheaded, um, which also sometimes tells me like getting a lot of downloads, or just making sure that you're staying grounded so you're not too ethereal. Taking deep breaths, like letting any anxiety go, like that sort of energy. Like, it feels very like woo. um So make sure that you are staying grounded, maybe even drink grounding teas, like, yeah, you're so future worried. Yeah, like, it's like have some grounding teas to kind of slow down that energy. Because it feels so heavily up here, like burdock, or having sacred cacao ceremonies, eating root vegetables, like that sort of thing, to really help you. Yeah, like, it's kind of gone now, but it was like woo, woo, woo. But yeah, you need to have fun. So I'm gonna stop the reading there. Is that making sense for you, on the soul? About that, when you said you're not afraid of anybody. Yes, give me that motivation. Yeah, happiness coming up to you, on the soul. Um, yeah, I'm not anymore. It's like the only thing I feel like I could be afraid of is like spirit, or like the Orishas being like, "We're gonna teach you a lesson today because you forgot to do it." It's like, no, but not even in like, "Oh, I'm horrified." Like, it's like like the kid that's gonna run away, like, "You can't catch me," and then they're like, zap, like that kind of fun. I faced a lot of my fears. If anything, I feel like it's like the fear of spirit, and the like fear of sometimes letting down humanity, and like um every once in a while, like, because I've lived with PTSD for so long in the past, that like every once in a while, if I get triggered, I'll have flashbacks of like, poverty, or being in the closet, and just things happening to me. Like, it's just like deep in there every once in a while. It's very rare, but I know that it's a memory, like, it's so clear that it's not mine and that I just have to keep facing it with love and compassion, but it all comes down to also who I surround myself with and, like, what I'm going through and having ways to regulate my nervous system so that I know that I'm safe, um, and that I'm not the same person, and that I'm not gonna make those same decisions, and it's also why I teach people about money practices and money manifestation because sometimes the physical, tangible money and being really good at your finances will also teach your brain that it is chemically like, it's telling you the wrong thing. Like, it's chemically sending things to you when your reality is not that. Like, it's not even close. So, like, getting really good at my finances was like, "No, brain, think, 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 look." So it's just things that you grow through. I've been fasting a lot lately. Definitely don't have okay, maybe that's why I feel loopy. Make sure you're like, don't overfast because I felt very like, it's good to fast, but sometimes it's not necessary. As much as I I enjoy fasting, there's a time and a place for it, absolutely, spiritual discipline as well, but sometimes, depending on what we are going through, it is not the time. Definitely don't have fun much, just worried about working. Fun seems like work, yeah. Fun seems like work because you're tired, and the fasting is not gonna help you right now. So eat grounding food. That's probably why I was saying the food you need to eat. You need to balance your body. You need to nourish yourself. Drink hibiscus with rose and Himalayan salt, maple syrup. Be very nourishing for your body. Get some salts and sugars. Eat some root foods. Eat some good meals. Obviously, I don't know how long you've been fasting, but have your soups and stuff leading up to the full meals. Um, you can even do like really liquidy potatoes and stuff like that, with miso broth and whatnot to help yourself out. But you need nourishment. It's not whatever you're doing right now. It's not good for what you're doing. So do you have energy for another tarot 10? Absolutely, Nia. I'm here for you. I know you don't always like asking. I appreciate you asking, but you're totally fine to just say tarot 10. Let's do another. I'm here for y'all. I love this. I just need to check my phone real quick. While you send it, look what I did. I took amazing pictures of myself. This was a trick that one of my photographers taught me, that when you take photos, like just to put it on your phone so you can see how amazing you are all the time. Gets you used to being in the spotlight as well. If anybody looks at my phone and they're like, "You have photos of yourself?" Fuck yeah. Go ahead and send it, Nia. Let me make sure I didn't miss it first off, because my phone went back on date and day. Oh my gosh, my phone is bananas right now. Okay, if you don't follow me on Instagram, go follow me because we're doing a giveaway right now. So make sure that you do the things. I'm not gonna be able to find most stuff. Sent a photo. I never click random things. Okay, I think I got it. Let me see. I just saw the dollar sign. Got it, Nia. Okay. Let's see. I immediately heard friendship. I don't know why. Let's see. I'm also hearing companionship, like connection. No, make it clear, please. Oh, you sweet nanny. So Nia, actually, let me play your oracle real quick. What is happening with my phone? Ay, ay, ay. Let's see. Mm. Okay, Nia, your message was actually super clear because I heard companionship, friendship. Um, but what I also heard when I got the Hierophant and the Equilibrium card is that I don't know how you might be doing spiritual stuff right now, but it's like take a break is what I'm hearing. Like it's like I don't know what you're doing. They're not really showing me, but it's like I don't know if you become like some sort of guide for people unpaid or something like that. Like it's like take a break from that because your emotions need to be evaluated in terms of like relationships. Relationships is your focus right now. But we have the Two of Cups here and we also have creativity. And so it feels like you need to connect with people who are creative. Come to artist night, homie. Are you signed up? um, but also this is like you being open to doing creative things with friends or manifesting creative community outside. Um, but it's like this collaborative energy because it feels like when you're in that energy, that's what they're saying. So when you're in that energy, you can actually manifest love. But when you're not as creative, it makes it harder for you. I also heard receive, which is what you were saying earlier. So because creativity flows because it's a channel, right? So it's like you're when you are channeling and you're in that fun, receptive energy of just exploring and being in community about it, you're more in a like happier, softer, joyful energy versus like I don't know what this energy is. It's like it's like for some reason the spiritual leadership or something right now is not jiving with what you need. So take a break from whatever it is. It feels like it's like not taxing on you, but taxing on your emotions. Like it's not as fulfilling right now. So they want you to like, if you were to do it, it needs to be alongside creativity somehow because you're happier in that way. And that's when you're most expressive. And so they need you expressing and doing all the things and whatnot, you know? Yeah, like it's like that's what's gonna bring you happiness and that's what's gonna bring your partner. Um, and I'm also feeling like there's something that you haven't done in a while. There's like a third creative task that you could try that might be new or random, or maybe you've started doing it. Like it's like they all have to do with your hands, but there's like a new something that they want you to try. Like explore your creativity, something you've been thinking about. Maybe it's a class. It doesn't feel like music or anything like that. It feels like something you would make with your hands. Um, and it doesn't feel digital. So try it. Is all I keep saying. Try it, explore. I've been going live recently, did several free readings yesterday, and I also got paid. Okay. Yeah, it's like, are you feeling it's like there's something going on with your emotions in terms of like maybe telling you to be mindful of that in the spiritual space. Like because it's doing something to your emotions. Maybe it could also be like it could be a subconscious thing as well, you know what I mean? So maybe just be mindful of all the free readings. It's good to be charitable, right? But it's also um you need to receive for your time and energy. But yeah, your creativity is most important. I'm gonna stop the reading there. Is that making sense, Nia? Does anybody else need a tarot 10? Anybody? 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 Just want to make sure. I know there's a delay on YouTube, so yeah, Nia, go have fun. Come stop by, say hi. This was really great, everybody. I'm glad you all came, and I'm glad I've been able to help. I just want to make sure nobody else needs anything. Let me make sure I didn't. Okay, I got that. I got your reading. I always put hearts on them so I know what the heck is happening. Yes, thank you. Okay, perfect. Yeah, take care of your energy, Nia. I'm going to message you. Message me. Like, email me. You can email me. Or, yeah, email me. Or, like, I don't know what you mean. Email for folks who's, I don't know if you mean in the House of Bougie Savage or whatever, Nia. I just want to make sure I'm being clear. Are we all good with the reading? Sounds good. Okay, I just want to make sure. So I can see it come through. Okay, I think we are good, everybody. I think we're good. We should be good. If you need anything, definitely let me know. I'm still gonna try to do some more lives. Obviously, sign up for Artist Night on Thursday. I'm sending you lots of love, lots of hugs. Hang in there. Keep manifesting. And I will talk to you all soon. I'm gonna head to bed. If I can figure out where the end button is, oh, it's here. Okay. Bye, everybody.